Global Transporter, Caldoria Heights Apartments, Sector 3. Searching for opening transport route now. Route accessed. Upon entering, transport card will be required. Thank you for using Global Transport.
So yeah, we have to go in here. The gang has been yelling at us, "Go here! Go! You're late! Let's go!"
Foreign organism detected in transport. Please hold for tracking and sterilization process. Foreign element eliminated. Please insert your global transport card now.
Well, I do have one. You are late for work. Report immediately to the Temporal Security Annex or risk termination. Alright. Don't go to any other area. Don't go to any other area. Don't go to any other area. If you do, you die. So yeah, just go in and hit the TSA and let's go.
Passengers organic substratum. Prepare for molecular disintegration. Completing molecular reintegration. Thank you for using Global Transport.
So, technically, I think we just died and got reassembled somewhere else.
Global Transporter vacant.
Now, imagine being here and hearing this and seeing this creepy area. I know, what an interesting thing, right? Uh-oh, we need a code. Do you have the code? There's no way we saw it. There's no way we could have. We don't have a Temporal Protector handbook. Oh, yes, we do. That was the manual. This is the old method of feelies and all that. So, sing with me. 6, 8, 9, 4, 8, 9, 5. And there you go.
Verification of cranial contour scan. Verification of central cortex scan. Scanning for biotech implant. ID scan confirmed. Welcome, Agent 5. Your fourth late arrival has been verified and logged. Please report at once to the command center.
4 late arrivals? Jeez, Gage. What is wrong with you? Honestly. What is seriously wrong with you? Well, we broke into first code. We get some new music, some good music. Ah, that's the Pegasus down there. There's a good view of it. Now, we can't really do much else. We can't go in here. Especially you can see lights off. Can't go in here. Trust me on that. Notice the command center light was blinking. That's where we can go. So, open the door. That's an interesting pattern in the background. Notice that there's not much we can do.
Mandatory review session scheduled. Activate upper left monitor.
The year is 2318. The location, the skyborn metropolis of Caldoria. Finally, the terrible memories of Earth's world wars have started to fade. After discovering the strength of unification, humanity reclaimed and restored their once ravaged planet. However, all of these accomplishments have become threatened by man's most incredible discovery: time travel. Frightened by its potential for disaster, government leaders immediately seized the time machine, codenamed Pegasus, and moved it to a secret location. Realizing that the integrity of the time continuum would now have to be forever guarded, the unified Earth government formed an elite agency to protect history. On a day when an unlikely and unproven member of this team was monitoring the time stream, the unimaginable occurred. Gage Blackwood, Agent 5 of the Temporal Protectorate, would be called upon to prevent a crisis that will threaten history itself. A crisis that could destroy not only the past, but also the future of humankind. This is the story of Earth's most timely hero.
What an intro. What an intro. We'll start by going over the interface overview. That was mostly the start of the original when I hit the background, whatever.
This is the Journeyman interface overview. Point at any part of the interface to learn more about it.
So we've already got half the intro already. I know we're restarting. It seems like we're restarting over, but this is a lot different than you think. I mean, this is going to be wow. You see, we still have the gameplay screen, but instead of just the little pointer that we can just drag around, we actually got indicators for neutral, press, grab, zoom in, and zoom out. We'll be using all of these a lot. I'm not going to hit enter, because if I hit enter now, it's going to... I learned from my last time. This is a test. This was actually a test run that failed beforehand, so I had to redo this. This is your indicator light. Again, I'll barely have this go into yellow. But it can and will happen in this one. This one I have more of a tendency to yellow. You'll see why later. Here's the energy bar. These two actually sync very well. They'll both go yellow, orange, and red at 50, 25, and 5. The bar, when it gets down to here, is when it usually gets a little dangerous. You have about 2 hours in a time zone before you have to jump back, or that bar runs out. So make it like Animorphs and freaking book it. But don't worry, I barely run it out, you barely will run it out, and it's not too bad. Here's a compass. If I say direction, like if I say go north, I accidentally clicked. If I say go north according to the compass. If I say go west according to the compass. If I say go east, follow the compass east. This will make it easy for us. The date just shows the day of our time zone. It's less sectioned out than it was in Turbo. As you can see, it's just a year this time instead of just having the full date. Darn it. Down here we get the inventory item. We can use tilde or 7 to check and switch. Here we press backspace or B, backspace or 9, not backspace or B. Wow, I'm out of it. We can check the other biochips. This is our... basically what item we have. We can toggle between this and the biochips by hitting T, but... usually I'll end up swapping instead of hitting one of them. Because usually I'll need something from the other one that's not displayed anyway. This does nothing. It used to be something that was useful in Turbo, but yeah, it's just decoration. There's nothing over here at all. No little pop-out thingy. And there's the controls. We can move by the arrow keys or by 8, 4, 5, and 6. Now, because this is an earlier game, they didn't really do the just mouse move like Nancy Drew games and others do. So you gotta get used to that. That is something that is a little bit getting used to. It's the same as in Turbo. Basically, arrow keys to move. Alt F4 still quit. Control save is save game. Control O is still restore. Mouse clicker enters your action. P or escape is pause on and off. And game control access, that's where you save and all that. If you don't want pause, you can also change the sound and everything. I already went over inventory and biochip and toggling. To display, it's I or backslash. I'll probably use I a lot more than backslash, to be honest. F8 is your custom key mapper. Alt and enter is if you want to go in or out of full screen. I don't run full screen, especially because I've already had a problem with this and I want to do the thing. And if you hit E, you get a little secret. That's right. We'll be finding out about this little secret soon. So yeah. I won't go over all the Easter eggs because there's a lot of them. Unless you really want me to. Difficulty, we have two options, walkthrough or adventure. I'll be doing adventure. It's the same game except that walkthrough is a lot easier. So now we have that. Boy, they updated that cutscene.
Good morning. I'm Johnny Ego, and you're listening to the mellow sounds of WKIM Too Big, Caldoria.
Incoming call.
Hey, Sleeping Beauty. Don't tell me you overslept. Whoa, you look awful. Did you have another one of those nightmares? You know, you really should talk to the doc about that. Anyway, this is just a friendly reminder that you're supposed to relieve me at 0700. Remember, it was your idea to draw straws, and you drew the short one. So, you get to hold down the fort while the rest of us go and watch the Sorolan delegate procession. Look, you always wanted to be the Lone Ranger. Now, get down here on time for a change, and I'll let you watch my op man when I come back. See you later. Wake up. Wake up.
Good morning, Agent 5. It seems that you have slept with your neuroocular prosthesis on again. Your monocle needs recalibration. Stand by. The energy level warning light is operational. The energy level counter is at 100%. Scrolling through the inventory control panel. You currently have no inventory items. Scrolling through the biochip display panel. You have the AI biochip installed. Initiating self-diagnosis of onboard artificial intelligence. AI unit is fully operational. Agent 5, recommend you set an electrostatic shock reminder so this repeated morning recalibration routine does not continue.
Boy, we woke up in our room. Did we wake up in our living room? I swear, when you fall asleep on the eve of 2000...
Agent 5, you are due for your shift at the Temporal Security Annex. Recommend departure soon.
When you wake up after a night of partying in 2020, and it's only 2318, and you wake up in your living room in a lounge chair? What did you do last night? But we got stuff we gotta do. Pegasus Prime runs a little slower compared to Turbo. I said the other games, but no, not really. You know, how do you guys like to start your day?
Please make a selection.
How do you guys like to start your day? Maybe a little of this? By holding E and hitting the circle, you get this cornbread. Are you ready to meet our special guest for this project?
I'm thinking joyride. Sinclair says, I'm sorry, but that painting just sucks. So then he says, Gage, have you been listening to a word I've said? Gage, remember the smooth, sultry voice? It's me, Arthur! The Robin to your Batman, the Jekyll to your Heckle, the Thing to your Thing.
Boy, do I... He's a fan light character, fan hate, I think I've heard in the past, but I enjoy him, he's fun. He's not really part of the game in this one, he really shows up in 2 where you first get him. In fact, if I go into inventory, you can see it's not supposed to be infected with the artificially
Agent 5,
Shut
you are
up!
Late for your scheduled shift at the TSA.
I'm talking to my guests here and my friends that are on the couch with me. Shut up. It's not supposed to be infected with the artificial intelligence software virus known as Arthur until the future, when you discover him in the past. Just play sequels later and you'll figure it out. Yeah, he's actually in number 2 and 3. He's an addition. By clicking on him himself, you'll get what he last said. But click on Words of Wisdom.
Why are you standing around asking questions?
He'll say random stuff. Now, because he wasn't originally in the game, he's not going to say anything of use. Also not in the original game is the AI biochip, which you just saw me deal with. Let's get her out, because she's a pain in the butt, which we can silence with Arthur if we really want to. You can see it doesn't give you too much. It basically gives you warnings and activating the biosuit safety features and mission briefings and give you information. That's all it's really there for. It'll give you hints sometimes. It has the mission briefing and environmental scan if you need it. I don't really need it, but I am kind of thirsty.
Synthesizing electrolyte proteinamine nutrient number 4. Share and enjoy.
You said share and enjoy. Do you guys want any? No? That's fine. Gage can have it all to himself because I was going to have my own drink. And yes.
You gotta tell him, Soylent Green is made out of people.
That's a repeat line, by the way. But yeah, standard drinking glass. It did have a drink in it. And for some reason, the inventory has a little bit of liquid still left inside, but here it either doesn't, or that orange is actually part of the glass itself. So yeah. Zoom out. Now, I don't know if you noticed. Okay, nothing in there. There's our card. It was on the desk, now it's here. This card keyring contains a debit card, a global transport card, and a flashlight. The transport card is encoded with your personal database of destination codes, which are required for use of the global transporter. Additional codes must be pre-programmed. You don't really need to know that it needs to be pre-programmed because you don't really program it in this one. Unfortunately, we can't play with the light like we could in the original Turbo, but I should bring up, do you guys remember that girl that called us, I believe, at start? That was played by Michelle Scarabelli. We'll be seeing her again. She's actually Agent 3, Michelle. She was actually on Star Trek in the episode In Theory, where she played Lieutenant Jenna DeSora, and a few other roles. That's right, we actually got actual talent instead of just random. Well, there are some randoms Todd McCormick plays Gage Blackwood in this and the sequel. He doesn't play him in the third. It's a completely new actor in the third. But yeah. I'll try to list some people as we go over them. But the guy that was voicing... I'm trying to think. I can't remember the guy's name, and I was just listening to him. Yay! Johnny Ego. He was played by Gino Andrews in the original and this one. That's right. He did the music along with Bob Stewart in this one. He also did in the original. He voiced Johnny Ego in the original. Matt Weinhold voices Arthur. You may not know him. You may do know him. I don't know. But he's not really known for much. From my knowledge. I could be wrong. A guy would probably yell at me right now and say if I did. He was on The Dish. Don't know about that one. But yeah. He's also on The Groundbreakers for 18 episodes. But again, like I said, I don't know. He's not that huge from what I've known. But he does a good job in this one. But he's also uncredited because it's mostly recycled roles. Let's listen to this thing.
Good morning, Mr. Blackwood. You have 2 messages.
No, I don't know who plays that guy, unfortunately. Liz Botchman does play the artificial intelligence that we've been hearing down here at times, but...
Agent 5, you have nearly exceeded the optimal departure time in order to be punctual. Recommend that you leave for the TSA at once.
Thank you for being punctual! You pop up right when you mention your name. How useful is that? Gotta give her a hand. Give her credits.
First message.
Just calling to say thanks for the Thai food last night. Sorry I had to leave so early, but this story is the biggest break of my career. I think you'll be able to catch me Iron Byron system. I'll call you later. Bye.
I do believe that was Megan Love. And she's voiced by Connie Craigle, who voices someone else we'll see later on. There are some repeats, but, you know.
Second message.
Good morning, Agent 5. I sincerely hope the reason you're not answering your phone is because you're already on the way to TSA. You've already been late to work twice this week. I need you here on time for a change. To relieve Agent 3 for the alien procession. Don't disappoint me.
Well, now you know who that was. That was definitely Agent 3 that called earlier, and that was Jack Baldwin, played by Daniel Mann. He's actually new. He takes some of the info panels use from the original game, as well as the AI biochip. They split it. Look at this, a washing machine. How great is that, having that in your room?
Urethane microwave setting. Estimated time to completion. Approximately 3 hours.
Gage, please tell me these came with the apartment.
They did. I'll even tell you later how they come with the apartment. Trust me on that. I just noticed my fan was off because I rebooted. So if you heard clicking, I was just turning my fan back on. Don't worry, it's not going to affect that much. Now you ask, what does Todd McCormick look like, right?
Good morning, Mr. Blackwood.
You're probably not.
Stand by for health check scan. Your body fat today is 15%. Today's tip, cut back on the Chinese takeout.
What, once every 2 years at
Choose
least?
a hairstyle.
I haven't had Chinese takeout in a long time. The last time was when I was with my girlfriend for New Year's. Oh well. Let's try the number 1.
Sorry, that request is inappropriate for your current work schedule.
That's interesting.
GO wave. Sorry, that request is inappropriate for your current work schedule.
Gage has a little bit of a hobby. We missed the thing for it, the Easter egg for it.
Agency standard.
But it does happen.
Oh, like the look.
Shut up, Arthur.
Ah, the classic garderobe. Simplicity at its finest.
And we can use it.
The wait is over. At precisely 6 a.m. West Coast time, a Sarolan space vehicle entered Earth's atmosphere and landed on the lawn in front of Caldoria's Capitol building. Although the city square is being kept clear for the ceremony, crowds of onlookers have formed on the fringes, eager to catch a glimpse of the Sarolan ambassador as he emerges from the spacecraft to shake hands with Dr. Castillo, symbolizing our acceptance into the symbiometry of peaceful beings and forever changing the course of human events. Stay tuned for more.
Isn't that great?
So what do you consider light reading? The toaster manual?
You're gonna pay for those words later, Arthur. Like I said, most of his stuff is repeat, but he is fun. And unlike the original, we have a shower, which we probably could use before we go to work.
Sonic shower. Please keep all appendages within the sterilization ring. Sterilization complete. Have a nice day.
I believe Outcast wrote a song about how we just ended up out of the shower right now, but honestly, we don't need to sing right now. Just go over and watch the news before we go into work. We're already late. Let's just buy us time. Michelle can deal with it. And click. Let's listen to our environ.
The following is a special report from INN.
Good morning, Caldoria. I'm Mark Johnson. INN has just been notified that the Symbiometry Ambassador ship landed moments ago, and a fleet of Cyrolan ships has approached Earth and is now in geosynchronous orbit over Caldoria. Our reporter Megan Love is live on the scene at the Capitol building, where the alien procession is scheduled to take place. Megan, can you describe what's going on down there?
Thank you, Mark. There's a tremendous crowd on hand to witness this historic event, and the atmosphere can only be described as electric. As most of our watchers know, it was in 2308, just 3 years after the World Unification Accords held in Gorbistan, that Earth was visited by a race of aliens who called themselves the Sarolans. They told us that they were here to invite us into an alliance which they called the Symbiometry of Peaceful Beings. They told the world that the purpose of this alliance is simply to share knowledge and culture with other alien races. They then left, after saying they would give us exactly 10 years to deliberate their proposal. Today is the day of their return, and all along the streets, the people of Caldoria are waiting for the gates to open so they can catch a glimpse of the Sarolan delegate from the Capitol lawn. We will keep you informed with up-to-the-minute reports about this historic event. For the Interactive News Network, I'm Megan Love.
This has been a special report from INN.
Dang! We're dating the reporter! Gage is already getting
You
popular.
can change your audio and visual selections at any time.
And of course, it starts with the beach, or the island, with the best song in the game, probably, for the Byron. Can't believe how Now, do you not realize what his hobby is? Surfing. That's right, he's known for surfing. Here's the desert environmental. It's not too bad. And we got the mountain. If anyone says they feel like yodeling, I'm punting them off a cliff. So here's the rock. Orchestral. Your rhythms. That's a little different, not too much. An acoustic. They seem to love this song. It's not a bad one either. Okay, up. Got stuff to do, Gage. Oh, using all the appliances in your house is an achievement on the Steam version. I don't know about GOG. I think GOG has achievements. I'm not sure. They might. It's been a while since I touched a GOG game, but I do want to. I think we're actually done in here. I feel a lot more expositioned, don't you? Now, I will admit this game does play a little slower than the original. You'll see why.
I'm not home right now. Susie, if this is you, meet me down by the Capitol building. I got an absolutely torrid spot to watch the procession.
Yeah, there is some artifacting, but it's an old game. What do you expect? But I love that you can actually just hold the button down and keep running.
Come in. Psych. Gotcha. It's just a recording. Anyway, I checked out this morning, Caldoria time about 6 o'clock. Went for a White Sands jog in Tahiti. Be back in a while.
Also, you may notice that I haven't clicked on a door yet to actually enter it, because they actually improved that over the original. If it's a door you don't need to click on or use an item on, you can just run right through it.
I'm on vacation. I won't be back for
2 weeks, 5 days, 6 hours.
Thank you.
So a door like the one that right here, I'm gonna have to click on. But before I click on, I just want to inform you, because I just realized I haven't said that yet, that the person that was voicing Mark Johnson was Ray Euler. Don't know if you know him or not.
Second floor. Third floor. Fourth floor. Roof access.
Is that the maintenance guy going up there?
Fourth floor.
You guys saw that too, right? There's a guy in the elevator going up the roof. Something that didn't happen in the original is that you didn't see someone go in there. We'll check the roof anyway, just because, you know, you never know.
Roof access.
Let's click on the door and see if we can go in.
Rooftop observatory closed.
Huh. So I guess the maintenance guy or the apartment owner was closing it. Oh, here's something.
We're terribly sorry, but floors 2 and 3 are in final design phase and will not be available for rental until October 1st. For more information, please refer to the information kiosk in the lobby.
Now, I don't know if I mentioned this when I summoned Arthur. I forgot if I did, because I did so many takes of this. But if you hold E and click something...
Access denied. This floor was never modeled or rendered.
You get that. Arthur was summoned by holding the E and hitting the juice button. And you can trigger a lot of cutscenes and other things by doing that. So we got the original either modeled or rendered cutscene by hitting E and doing that.
Second floor.
There's actually a death tied by hitting
First
E.
Floor.
While holding E and doing something. There's actually a hidden death. I'm not going to tell you what that death is, but it exists. Let's see.
This unit is vacant. For more information, please refer to the information kiosk in the lobby.
Still vacant, if you want it. This is why the game is slower. Get caught one of those too many times, you're going to be a lot slowed down. The dog still lives there. Did anyone move in from the last time we did an episode?
This unit is vacant. For more information, please refer to the information kiosk in the lobby.
Because I cut Arthur off, I'll give him a chance.
I've got a nagging suspicion that the room on the other side of this door was neither modeled nor rendered. What the hell does that mean?
Well, we definitely know what it means because we just did that in the elevator. Huh, Huh, there's a ship over there. Doesn't seem like they're having a disco. Let's see what's going on. They're okay.
Wait. Arthur the All-Knowing is seeing your future.
Well, it's like a cerulean delegate ship. Not the disco lights. Huh. I missed the lights in the Journeyman Project Turbo, but what can you do? Let's watch this and then I'll call the episode here because we probably went way over.
Welcome to the Caldoria Heights Apartments, with the best view of the world's first floating metropolis. While here, feel free to visit our rooftop observatory. Located directly across from the Capitol building in Sector 3, Caldoria Heights plays to a number of luxurious accommodations. Our 15 units offer ample living space and the very best views of the city. Aluminized steel plumbing and titanium bathroom fixtures are standard. And topping off this list of distinctive features is a high-res 4D environment system built into each and every living room. Designed for metro properties by Marco Giappetti, Caldoria Heights offers comfortable accommodations in an attractive environment.
So now that we've gotten to the same point in episode 1 in both games, as we're both about to enter this little mechanic right here, I'm getting the episode here, and I'll have the outro play. I'll see you guys in a while. Alright, it's been 2 days again, and well, you probably already seen the other side of what we're doing, so...
Wait. Arthur the All-Knowing is seeing your...
No, you're not. Say something interesting.
Game over, man!
Well, that was interesting, but it's not game over yet. So that's the end of this episode. We finally got ourselves in the turbo. Well, out of turbo, I should say, and into Pegasus Prime. Next episode, we'll be bouncing back between the two and hopefully going through the first time zone and getting into the actual meat of the game instead of just the intro. I know, there's a lot to go through, especially now with Pegasus Prime. You can see how different the games are. But it's not going to get any more same. So yeah, I hope you had fun, and I'll see you on the next one. See you then.